Yeah. Y'all watching the Grind Ethics Mixtape Show, and I'm your host, VIKTORY BX Supreme basically. Yo, I was hearing about this whole situation with Netflix and Monique. Monique was on, she videotaped herself, airing herself out on in YouTube, talking about she wants all black people to boycott Netflix because Netflix offered her like basically nigger pennies compared to her resume. You know, they offered her $500,000, right? While they offered David Chappelle and Chris Rock, they both offered him $20 million. And Amy Schumer, they offered her $11 million, but she went back with her lawyers or her manager or whatever, and they put $2 million on top of that $11 million. So now she's getting $13 million. Okay? She's now getting $13 million. And, about to get $13 million. So she's saying, oh, this is race bias or color bias. And she said this is color bias and gender bias. So all black people should boycott or not watch Netflix. I'm like, okay. I understand that Netflix did play that out. Netflix did kind of insult her by just offering her $500,000 when she has a big ass resume. Her resume is bigger than her fat self when she was fat. Remember when she was fat? Some of y'all forgot when she was fat. But her resume holds weight, for real. You know, as far as comedy and acting, more or less stand-up comedy, right? But she haven't been visible that much. You got to consider the fact that she haven't been visible that much as far as movies, TV shows, things like that, you know? And Amy Schumer, she's kind of like some type of one-hit wonder, been doing her things for a few years, and she blew up all of a sudden. She's a new jack compared to Monique or whatever. So she's getting $13 million. So that's why she's crying out, okay. I can see where she say this is kind of a color bias and a gender bias thing, because Amy Schumer, she's a white woman. You know what I'm saying? And David Chappelle, they black men, but they men. Okay? So I understand where she getting at, but that's not the case. I mean, she haven't been visible like that in the screen that much. You know? Maybe when she got on Empire, because she's supposed to get on Empire, then she would have got at least the same as Amy Schumer or more than Amy Schumer. You know what I'm saying? She probably would have got close to 20 million. But nah. You know, I mean, I don't think this ain't no gender bias. Fuck what I think. This ain't no gender bias, color bias thing. It isn't. It's about who's out there the most. Chris Rock is out there the most as far as stand-up comedy for years, for 30 years, well, maybe almost 30 years. David Chappelle, over 20 years or whatever, you know, 20 years plus with David Chappelle, you know, but nah, this is not the case. I think she's just crying wolf and want black people to get together and boycott Netflix because just so she could get her couple of $1 million. That's not a reason to bring all black people together just so you could get your couple of $1 million. No, man. That's not a good reason. That's basically crying wolf. That's not good, man. That's not good, man. That's like you calling police brutality and there ain't no police brutality case. You know? It was a legitimate reason why this black person got his ass whipped by a police officer, for example. You know, he needed to get his ass whipped for what he did to maybe, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But getting your ass whipped by a police officer for no reason, okay, that's police brutality. Okay. And that's what she's kind of calling out. In a way, you know what I'm saying? I'm just using it as an analogy, metaphor. But she's calling something bad negative when it's not really It's that serious. That's an individual thing between her and Netflix. Don't call out the whole black community and be like, yo, don't watch Netflix no more because they played me out. They only offered me $500,000. No, that's not a legitimate reason to call all original people. You know what I mean? That makes us look bad as a people, you know? And even though I don't really give a fuck what other motherfuckers think about us. And really, in all actuality, most of us is melanated people, and the only people that's not melanated is so-called white people. But I'm being technical. But but nah, this is not the case. It's not the case, yo. But anyway, I'm out, yo. Yo, check out my other videos on YouTube. I got a video that I want you to see. If you're an artist and you be on that Cinderella shit and you waiting for somebody to come save you, or you waiting for somebody with big bucks to come scoop you up because you're talented, you gotta watch my video called Cinderella Complex on the Grind Ethics Mixtape Show. You know, for those artists that need to be business savvy. Also, I got something for your entrepreneurs and wannabe entrepreneurs called Stop Explaining Yourself to Average People. Also, I got another video that kind of relates to that called How to Deal with Naysayers. Understand? And I got some videos up there, of course, so you can check it out. Yo, I want to give a big shout out to my brother, Pastor Weed from SmashRadio1FM.com. Log on to that after this. SmashRadio1FM.com. My man, Pastor Weed, he's the owner, founder of that station. Also, he got his own morning show that comes on 5 days a week called The Wake Up Show. The Wake and Bake Show. It comes on from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You know, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The Wake and Bake Show on SmashRadio1FM.com. So check that out. Also, if you're an artist, you can submit your music to him. He's not charging nobody. So, you know, I'm logging on to that. And also, big shout outs to Hey Online. Big shout outs to Cosmology Bay Media. And big shout outs to PremierHipHop.com. Big shout outs to my brother DJ Polarity. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, big shout outs to what's their name? This is my brother. Big shout out to my brother Legion. I remember your name, my nigga, but I don't remember the name of your podcast show. Big shout out to my nigga Legion, who's a rap artist representing Austin, Texas. He got a podcast show called Camouflage Cruise Podcast. Tune into that. That's live stream every day on YouTube. No, actually he does live stream sometimes, but he does a lot of pre-recorded show. Check that out on YouTube. Camouflage Podcast Show. Camouflage Cruise Podcast Show. Alright? And remember, folks, tell a friend, that's all about the motherfucking grind. Basically.